So because I live in New York State, I have to live in fear of sharing my firearms experiences. So there seems to be this reoccurring theme that has been ever since the SAFE Act, that just because we live in New York State, we have to live in fear of sharing our firearms experiences. That we have to kowtow to the lawmakers down south and just live in this Orwellian society where even if we're following the law, we always have to keep our eye over our shoulder. Other states like California have a bigger online firearms community than New York State does. You have people like Reno May making great gun content. Almost all of gun YouTube consists of people sharing their own personal firearms experiences. But all of a sudden, just because it's New York State, we have to live in complete fear of sharing our own firearms experiences. Like today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be talking about the Glock 19 Gen 4. Oh, wait a minute, I'm in New York State. Sorry, even though it's on my pistol permit, and I'm probably having to go through more legal justification to do what I'm doing than some of these YouTubers in other free states. But all of a sudden, because I'm in New York State, oh man, just shut it down, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason why there's almost no firearms content in New York State, because of this mentality. And yes, there is risks involved in what we do, just like there was risks involved of our founding fathers of what they did, especially in New York, like the Battle of Saratoga, all the great battles that happened up north and even down south. I've walked through graves where those great men are buried, those Revolutionary War vets, where they knew the consequences, they knew the risks of their actions. They did it because they were men, because those men were seeking a better life for their children, their fathers, their mothers, and their predecessors that were going to come after them. They knew that they could be hung, yet they still did it anyways, because, ladies and gentlemen, if we just sit idly by and we don't take risks sometimes, yes, there might be risks of doing what we do, posting what we post online, but in life, isn't there risks associated with living life in general, living life to the fullest? Isn't that what this country is all about? In upstate New York, and even I know plenty of people down south, they don't put up with the horse shit. I've heard people tell me, oh, don't post that because they're gonna ban that next. You don't think New York State knows about the things that I've been posting? You don't think New York State knows about the things that I posted even before I posted them? I'm in my 20s. The SAFE Act has been around before I could even own guns. The things I post aren't anything new. And yeah, a lot of us up north have a different mentality. See, the difference is we have sheriffs like Sheriff Zerlo in Saratoga County that came out and said, we're not gonna put public funds and waste officers and public resources to enforce the SAFE Act. That's the difference in mentality. I'm not saying go break the law. If you want to live that way and live in complete fear, even of your legally owned firearms, that's fine. But don't go and shit on people that don't. So with that, watch this drive.